Hi students, today we are going to continue with solvency ratio. Okay, solvency ratio. First two ratios we already discussed in the previous video. Today we are going to discuss proprietary ratio and interest coverage ratio in solvency ratio. First of all, proprietary ratio. How to find the proprietary ratio? Proprietary ratio, proprietors fund divided by total asset. What is proprietors fund? Proprietors fund equal to equity. You know equity. What is equity? Equity, we already discussed what is equity and what is shareholders fund. Equity is equal to shareholders fund. Shareholders fund is equal to proprietors fund. You know what is the formula to find proprietors fund or equity divided by total asset. Then there is a question. What is the significance of this ratio? The significance of this ratio is how much of proprietors fund, the proportion of proprietors fund used to finance total asset. In total asset, how much is the proprietors fund? Okay. So here a high ratio is good for creditors and lenders. But a very high ratio is showing what? It is not a good mixture of borrowed fund and proprietors fund. There should be a mix of borrowed fund and proprietors fund, owners fund. Here, if very high ratio indicate, it means proprietors fund is very high, borrowed fund is very less, but it is not good. A very high ratio showing a bad mixture of borrowed fund and owners fund. So the formula is proprietors fund divided by total asset. Then come to the interest coverage ratio. What is interest coverage ratio and what is the significance? Before doing that, the formula to find interest coverage ratio, profit before interest and tax. You have to find out the profit before interest and tax. If in the question, if they are given profit after providing interest and tax, you have to find out profit before interest and tax, which you are dividing with interest on long-term debt. Long-term debt consists of interest on borrowings, interest on other long-term loans and advances. Okay, so profit before interest and tax, interest on long-term debt. What is the significance of this ratio? By using the profit, how much time you can cover the interest on long-term debt? How much time? Okay, if you have 10 rupees profit and you have to pay 2 rupees as your interest, you can cover 5 times. By using the profit, you can cover 5 times this interest. So that is what is the significance of this ratio. Okay, so I am just winding up what is solvency ratio. I am just moving to activity ratio. In activity ratio, the first ratio is inventory turnover ratio. In inventory turnover ratio, it is one of the important ratio in activity ratio. The formula to find out inventory turnover ratio, cost of revenue from operation. It is also called cost of goods sold. Cost of revenue from operation or cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. Okay, I will explain what is cost of goods sold and average inventory later. First of all, we can discuss what is the significance of this ratio. The significance of what it is showing, how quickly your inventories are moving. That is what is the importance of this ratio. How quickly your inventories are moving. This is showing the efficiency of inventory management. That is what is the purpose of showing this ratio. How quickly your inventories are moving. Is it moving really quick? If it is moving really quick, then you need more working capital. Okay, so that is what is the importance of inventory turnover ratio. Then come to cost of revenue from operation. How to calculate cost of goods sold or cost of revenue from operation? Remember, revenue from operation and cost of revenue from operations are different. Okay, cost of goods sold is otherwise known as cost of revenue from operation. It is equal to, there are two formulas to find out cost of goods sold. One is gross profit is equal to net sales minus cost of goods sold. Gross profit is equal to net sales minus cost of goods sold. Okay. Then what is net sales? Net sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales minus sales return. It is there in the 11th grade. Okay. Then cost of goods sold. Other formula to find out cost of goods sold. Opening stock plus net purchase plus direct expenses minus closing stock. This is what is trading account. This is what is trading account, right? Opening stock, all items are there except sales, right? Opening stock plus net purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock will give you cost of goods sold. Okay, cost of goods sold. Then you have to find average inventory. Average inventory is what? Opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. This is the formula to find out average inventory. Okay, by using this you are finding inventory turnover ratio. Next is trade receivable turnover ratio. You know what is trade receivable? Trade receivable consists of debtors and bills receivable. Trade receivable consists of debtors and bills receivable. Remember, so trade receivable ratio is equal to credit revenue from operation, which is also equal to credit sales, net credit sales, which is also equal to credit sales, credit revenue from operation or credit sales divided by average trade receivables. So credit revenue from operation divided by average trade receivables. Then there is a question, what is the significance of this ratio? What is it showing? How quickly you are collecting your debt. That is what is the significance of this ratio. See how quickly you are collecting your debt back from your debtors or from bills receivable. How quickly you are collecting your debts back. Okay, that is what is the significance of this ratio. Then one more thing, average trade receivable. How to find average trade receivable? I already told you trade receivable consists of debtors and bills receivable. So average trade receivables, opening debtors plus opening bills receivable plus closing debtors plus closing bills receivable divided by 2. Okay, this is trade receivables at the beginning plus trade receivables at the end divided by 2. That is all. Trade receivable consists of debtors and bills receivable. Okay, next, from this you can find average collection period also. See, you got trade receivable ratio as 2. Your answer is 2. What it means? Every year 2 times you are collecting your debt. 2 times means after 6 months, after every 6 months. There are half yearly, on half yearly basis. So after every 6 months you are collecting your debt back. That is what is the meaning. How you can find? Here average collection period, number of months in an year or number of days in an year divided by trade receivable turnover ratio. See, your answer is 2. And number of months, 12 divided by 2, that is equal to 6, which means after every 6 months. Here you used was what? 12 months divided by 2. Here you can see 6. After every 6 months you are collecting your debts back. Okay, then if you are taking, or you can find this is in months, you can calculate the same in years also. Or when you are calculating number of days in a year, you will get within how many days you can collect the debts back. So here 365. So 365 total number of days in a year divided by trade receivable turnover ratio, which means after every 182 days you will collect your debts back. Okay, see, the same you can apply in trade payable turnover ratio as well. In trade payable turnover ratio, the formula net credit purchase, here you are using credit sales, here net credit purchase divided by average trade payable. What is average trade payable? I told you here trade payable consists of bills payable and creditors. Bills payable and creditors is equal to trade payable. Trade payable is equal to bills payable plus creditors. So how to find the average trade payable? Average trade payable is equal to opening creditors plus opening bills payable plus closing creditors plus closing bills payable divided by 2 will give you average trade payables. Then net credit purchase. Then average payment period also. This is also you are finding in months or days. Within how many days you are paying back your debt. This was within how many days you are collecting back your debt. This is you are paying back. Okay. So number of months. If you are using 12 months divided by trade receivable, within how many months you are paying back. This is what, if you are using the days, total number of days in a year divided by trade receivable ratio, then it will give you what? Within how many days you are giving back your debt. Okay. So this is what is trade receivable turnover ratio and trade payable turnover ratio. Okay.
That is a combination reaction. We'll do some more examples regarding with this combination.
P of k is true. P of k is true means P of k is equal to 3 raised to k minus 1.
Resistance. We can go to the resistance. Before that, how to utilize this expression? And place the leaf in the boiling water. Immerse the leaf in
Capital account. First you are writing the balance available in the question. So by
Bright Education Center. Our courses include medical and engineering entrance coaching, tutoring from grade 1 to 12 for all syllabi, SAT preparation, OET, PTE and IELTS, Hilal area, Doha, Qatar. For further enquiries, contact 306000679.